China still factors in. I'll get to that percentage. You talked about the halting production. It's specifically the H20 chips designed for China. And this is after Chinese regulators really discouraged local firms from buying them. And this is according to the information. There was more from Reuters. 700,000 chips are now supposedly sitting idle at packaging plants. And that comes just weeks after President Trump reversed his own ban on these exact same AI chips. Nvidia's China revenue, to your point, Sarah, has already fallen from 26% to 13% of total revenues in just 3 years. But while Wall Street sees this as a China problem for Nvidia, it's actually accelerating China's move away from Nvidia and all American suppliers. Chinese companies, for example, now hold 16 of the top 20 spots in open source AI rankings. 80%. According to artificial analysis. The U.S. just has 3 in the open source models, and they're building these models to run on Chinese hardware. Take DeepSeek's delayed R2 model. Markets saw the Huawei chip issues as bullish for Nvidia because it couldn't work on Huawei. But sources tell me that's the wrong read. DeepSeek had to train R2 on Nvidia chips because Huawei's software issues, but they're still planning to run the finished model on Huawei chips. The key insight: training happens periodically, but inference happens millions of times. And if developers build apps on these Chinese AI models, they'll be running on Chinese hardware, and that's what worries Nvidia. It's not just DeepSeek. Tech giant Baidu built its Ernie model specifically for Huawei chips. Z.ai is doing the same. China is systematically building out an AI ecosystem that doesn't need Nvidia. So while Nvidia gets squeezed between Washington's restrictions and Beijing's security concerns, China is solving its chip dependency problem. Nvidia's earnings next week will show the near-term impact, but the real threat is China building an entire AI ecosystem that doesn't need Nvidia at all.